All right, fellas. So we all know that a lot of these women have a lot of guys going after them. That's just the way it works. Sometimes these chicks don't even have to be trying. It's not even like they're even trying. They got guys coming at them from all different directions. You got guys at work. You got the random guy in the street. You got the random guy that's hollering at her in the grocery store. You got the work Instagram, Snap, everything. Pigeon carrier. So naturally, that's gonna create, and this is gonna sound messed up, but it's gonna create a list. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna just naturally do that. And am I saying that's all young ladies? No, I'm not saying that's all young ladies. I'm not saying that every single chick has like swarms of men going after her, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do. And what this causes is, it's like too many choices confuse you. Too many choices make it hard to choose. And that's crazy because you would think like, oh yeah, man, I got all these choices, so it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be effortless. No, think about it like this. I'm a shoe fanatic. If you know me, I love me some Air Maxes. I love Forces. I love Nikes. And the Nike website just has every type of shoe, all type of colors, they got old schools, new schools, running, basketball, and I love them all, and it's kind of hard to choose. But after some time, one of them is gonna get chose, and it's kind of like that. Not comparing you guys to Air Maxes, but it's kind of like that. It's like there's always one guy. This is almost always the case. I said almost always. I don't like generalizing, but we could kind of all agree there's always that one guy she is going for. And I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarik Talks. Let's get into it, man. Let's see what you guys need to know, because I'm not making this video. Guys, let me tell y'all something. I know someone is thinking, oh, I don't care if I'm not her first choice. You shouldn't. This isn't why I'm making the video. I'm not making it to be like, oh, you weren't her first choice, sorry ass lame, you lame. I'm not making it in that sense. I'm making it in a sense that, hey, look, you need to know what to spot so you can keep it trucking, because your time is the most valuable thing on earth. Everything, all these videos is information to help you guys out, because instead of trying to chase this chick and she really isn't even into you like that, you're kind of in line, so to speak. You could have been doing something else. You could have been working out. You could have been building your business. You could have been getting better at your job, instead of chasing the same chick that really has no interest in you. You're just in a conveyor belt. And I'm not saying this to be mean or nasty, but that's what it is. Because here's how it works. There's always one guy that she's after. And strangely enough, for whatever reason, the guy that she likes the most is the one paying her least attention. I kid you not. I kid you guys not. It's the guy that's super attractive to her, and he's paying her the least attention, is the guy that she's usually going after. And I'm not saying that this guy, that happens with every chick he encounters. It only happens, hey, look, the chick might just like him. The chick might like how he looks, how he carries himself. Bam. And vice versa for you guys. I'm not saying that every single chick is gonna put you at like dead last. No, that's why I'm telling you guys that you need to move on, because the chick that does put you last, guess what? You're gonna meet one that's gonna put you first. That's gonna be crazy about you. That's the way that works, but you need to move on. But this is how it works. She'll have a guy that she's going for, let's call him Johnny Cage. And then as far as you, in this particular case, not all the cases, because it happens to all of us, in this particular case, you are just that guy in the background. You're like that white noise in the background. You're kind of like when you clean in the house and you washing the dishes, you're kind of like that music running on Apple or Pandora or YouTube playlist. You know, you're like that white noise in the background. She kind of knows you there, but she's not really paying attention. That's kind of what you are. And a lot of these guys, you know, a lot of these guys that play the background, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go off on a little side note here, but it still pertains to this. Some of them do get the chick at some point. They do end up hooking up with the chick. They're playing that long game, right? They're playing that long game because maybe at the time chick had a boyfriend. Maybe at the time the chick was interested, like I said, in some other guy. She was going after him, but he didn't really want her like that, so it didn't work out. Maybe she just didn't care at the time. Maybe she just wasn't even noticing you like that. She had her own shit going on. Whatever the case is, you don't want to be that guy. Why would you want to be, it's like a race. Why would you want to be dead last? You know, and on top of that, if you're not on top of her priority list, you're putting yourself in that line. Because I understand where the anger is going to come from. Like, oh, she put me in a line. No, she didn't put you in a line. You put yourself in a line. You know, and especially, look, especially if you've been watching me this whole time and you're still doing that, you know, you're still like, oh man, I text her and she doesn't answer back, and you've been doing that for like 3 months. Or I'm texting her and she never wants to meet up, and you've been talking to her for 4 months. Oh, I hang out with her, but it's only in the daytime and she only sees me as a friend, you know, after months and months. That's on you, broham. That's really on you. So I'm not taking accountability off of her, because that's jacked up to lead you on. See, that's the thing about it. That's why a lot of guys get pissed, because really and truly, they get led on. So it's both parties have something to do with it. But let's just be honest. If you don't take accountability for yourself, because you can't control what she does. You can only control what you do. If you don't take accountability for what you do, you're gonna keep getting played like that. But yeah, how you that the thing she's gonna do is she's gonna keep putting it off. She's gonna keep saying, "Oh, I don't want to hang out. I don't want to this. I don't want to that." You know, you keep asking her, "Hey, look, let's meet up." "Oh, I'm busy." But then guess what? You text her the very next day and she answers, because she likes that attention. She likes talking. That's it. You're just a talking buddy. And if she's not answering, and she's just not being open, you know, she's kind of being very clammy, very closed off. Everything is kind of defensive. You know, you try to flirt, she's got some kind of defensive answer. Like you try to obviously flirt, and she answers you back in like a serious tone. She knew what you was trying to say. She knew you were flirting, but she curved you. You know, that's what she did. She skirped. She's like, oh no, he's trying to flirt. Oh no. And you constantly find yourself getting flaked on and getting rejected and stuff like that. That's how you know that you're not her first priority. Hell, you're probably not even third. And that's the thing about it. I'm saving a lot of guys time, because you guys are literally talking to a chick that has literally little to no interest in you romantically. Little to no interest in you romantically, and that's what you want. If that's not what she wants, that's fine, because some chicks will try to shame man, like, oh, all you want is to be intimate, and all you want is that. Yeah, I mean, I do. I want to take it further, and if you're not cool with that, hey, that's completely fine. I'm not forcing you. So don't let no chick try to shame you and you know, being shamed for being a man. Because I guarantee you this, if the guy that she was crazy about was trying to progress it, if he said, hey, let's chill, come over to my spot, oh yeah, sure, I'll be there. If he flirted, if he talked about I want to look, ma, I'm trying to bend that over and beat it up. I'm trying to beat that kitty all the way up. Make macaroni sounds. Guess what she's gonna answer? Yes, daddy, I can't wait. That's what she gonna answer. She gonna send him back something freaky as hell too. Like, ooh, I'm getting wet. Or I'm getting wet sitting here thinking about it. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But to you, it's like she completely ignores that. You know, sometimes when you ask to hang out, she's gonna ignore that. Yes, she saw you asking to hang out, asking to meet up, and yes, she ignored it. Let's take you, you know, you sent her a text talking about let's hang out. She ignores it. She starts talking about something else. Now let's take Johnny Cage, the guy that she's attracted to. He said, let's hang out. What's her response? When? Yeah, I'm down. I'm free this weekend. You ask her, are you free this weekend? She's going to say, oh, no. Or once again, she's going to ignore it. She's going to start talking about something completely unrelated. The guy that she's Johnny Cage. Oh, yeah, I'm free this weekend. How's Saturday? How's Sunday? You know, so, y'all, if you're not first, move on. Peace.